What's going on, guys? All right, welcome. We are full. Appreciate the quick fill as always, guys. Got a what do we got? An 8 boxer here. Before we jump into it, though, I'm going to get some help from you guys. I need two numbers between 1 and 6. First two numbers I see: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always let you guys pick the repacks anytime I can. So let you guys pick the boxes. We have. I didn't want to advertise because I don't know, but we are halfway through this case. We have not hit a headliner yet, so I'm not sure what we got in store for it, but I have not seen a headliner yet. All right, first comment I got was Garrett's 5, and then Phil's 1 and 6. So the 1 was the next number I saw. 5 and then 1. First two numbers. It may show up different on your all screen, but I can put this on camera, so I can. This is the one I'm going to use. But yeah, I got Garrett's 5, then Phil's 1. I actually meant to pull those lists down. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, wait, sorry. Phil's 1. 1. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, put those two up here. Perfect. All right. Yeah, like I said, I meant to pull those down until after we got that part done. My bad, guys. So live fills. I got a couple options here. I've got a few new people in the break. Welcome. Thanks, guys, for jumping in. Thank you for letting me cut these for you. Just want to kind of walk you through what we do during the stream. So I used to get a lot of requests after the break for like, hey, can we break anything else? Does anybody else want to get something going? So what we started doing is we started doing these live fills. We just found it's a lot easier to fill as we go through the break. So I have two different options for the live fills for today. I'm waiting for Bowman to come out where we'll start getting some replacement. I've only got a couple boxes here and there on a lot of different products. So I'm trying to put up the ones that I've actually got a little bit of quantity of and I can fulfill. So I've got Bowman Chrome. We loaded up on Bowman Chrome. I've got some Bowman Chrome Hobby. That's on the left side of the screen over here. You'll see a list 1 through 10. That's 10 different spots. Each spot is going to be good for 3 random teams. This has nothing to do with the 8 box break. You do not have to be in the 8 box break to participate. You do not have to participate if you're in the 8 box break. Totally independent. It's for after. Yeah, we've got 10 spots, 3 spots each, $40 a spot. You're getting 3 random teams. So I'm looking for 10 spots, $40 a spot. That's for the Bowman Chrome. On the other side, I've got these rare edition Multiverse. So Multiverse it's a repack put on by Rare Edition Grading. They publish the entire checklist. I think I forgot to put the list in the comments. I'm really bad about that. I will try to be better about putting that in the comments. I do put it in the text message, so it's on the post. When you click on the post in the text message, you guys see it there. I'll explain more of that here in a minute. But Multiverse, I've got that as a random division. That's over here on this side of the screen, that 1 through 6. So $45 gets you a random division, so you're getting 5 teams in that one. It's a it's a 1 card box. Some boxes will have a bonus card in it. Most of them are 1 card. If we happen to get a bonus, great. Then 2 divisions potentially could hit. But any spot from the divisional that does not get a card from the multiverse, which is going to be most of them, we make sure everybody gets something. So we've got a pack for a 2024 Bowman Hobby pack. Here we go. This box right here. So I got packs I'm working out of the Bowman Hobby. So a consolation pack for every division that does not hit a card out of the multiverse. So Garrett's going to go 1 and 4 on that multiverse list. Just like Garrett did, if you want to participate in any of the live fills, just drop the number that you want on the list. So Garrett wants spot 1 and 4 on the multiverse list. So I'm going to go over here to multiverse. I'm going to add Garrett to spot 1. I'm going to copy and paste that over to 4. Yeah, specify which list. Like, don't just say spot 3, because I don't know if that's 3 on Bowman or 3 on Multiverse. But if we can fill them, then we'll run those at the end of the break. So the big thing there is don't send payment until we know it's going to close. If it's not going to close for whatever reason, don't send. You don't send, that way I don't have to refund. Nice and easy. Phil's grabbing 2 and 3 on Multiverse. Let me update that one. Oh, hang on a second. Bear with me 1 second. Dude, the comments aren't showing up on my phone again. It's so weird. The comments are showing up. There it goes. Okay, I had to back out and come back in. So I've got Phil Kosmala with 2 and 3. Phil Troser trying to grab 2 on Multiverse. Phil Kosmala beat you to the 2 spot. Can I get you either 5 or 6 instead? 5 and 6 are both there. Just too cut wrong, Phil. Let's see. 5, you got it. There we go. All right, so 5 spots down on Multiverse. And we can run as many rounds of that as you guys want to do. We're at 249 on personals for those if anybody's interested as well. What else do we got? Shipping. Do me a favor. If I have not shipped to you before, DM me your address so I've got it. With the shipping cycle, what we do is I break every day, Monday through Friday. I line an 8 to 10 box break every day between Monday and Friday. I also break over in NFL in the football group, so we'll have some breaks there as well. But all that breaking we do Monday through Friday. I then take the weekend off. And then on Monday of the following, after the weekend, my sorter comes in and sorts the entire previous week's breaks. All the breaks from the last week, they get them sorted. They get them put into team bags, into mailers. Reagan, I don't think we have. You guys were with me on the last one. I don't think we pulled a headliner. I checked everything that came out of it. Did not see anything on the headliner list. So I think there still should be in there. I talked to the Rare guys before we got this. They said there are between 1 and 3 headliners per case. Like I said, we've got half the case down. Haven't seen a headliner yet. Yeah, I've been checking them all. I went through about halfway through and double checked just to make sure. And yeah, I don't think we've got a headliner out of this one. So I can show you guys the list here, but I'm pretty positive we haven't pulled one yet. Matter of fact, here, before anybody starts claiming spots based on that, let's make sure. So here's the headliner list. Holiday, Acuna, Ohtani, Jeter, Churio, Harper have not pulled any of those. No Trout, Bobby Witt, Yamamoto, Ellie, Aaron Judge, Betts. Nope. Haven't hit any of those. Barry Bonds, Rockies 1 of 1. Witt, Kowser, Witt, Jeter. We pulled a Jeter, but not that one. Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman 1 of 1. Is there a Jeter? No, there's another Jeter up there. We didn't pull that one either. Freeman. Didn't get any Freeman in that case. Merrill. Churio, we got that in the last case. By the way, that one, sorry, it's a little fuzzy. That one gemmed. The person who hit that ended up having it raw card reviewed, and it did 10. So we pulled that one. We pulled the Lawrence Butler in one of the last cases. We've done 2 cases. We pulled that one. Let's see. None of those. We pulled this one in one of those last cases. No, we've not got one. For sure. Yeah, we have not seen one in this one yet. All right, Matthew Austin grabbing spot 6. There we go. All right, let's update that. If you need a screenshot, grab it because I'm going to pull that down. Just real quick, I'm going to copy and paste that list. It's really early in the stream, so I want to put up a second round, give people a chance to jump in, maybe who hop in a little late. Like I said, we can run as many rounds of that as you guys want to do. Let's see. All right, I'm going to just delete the list. There we go. All right, fresh list is up. So round 1 is full for Multiverse, and we'll start working on round 2. Again, this is for later. We're starting to say earlier, so we break Monday through Friday. We take the weekend off. Then we sort everything on Monday. We print all the labels on Tuesday, and we drop everything off on Wednesday. So Yesterday we sorted everything from last week. We got them all into mailers. I took those home with me last night. Throughout the day today, my wife has been printing my labels for me. So a lot of you guys have probably gotten DMs with showing the tracking. If you haven't got it yet, we've still got a bunch to go. She's not done yet, so she'll be working on those while we're breaking. A lot of you guys may actually get those DMs while we're breaking. She does all my labels for me back home while we're doing this. It's out of my iPad. So it'll be a DM from me. She'll pull your address out of our DM. She'll go into my iPad, find our conversation, pull the address from our DMs, type into the label, print the label, and then while she's in that iPad, she'll snap a picture and send you a pic of the tracking as it's being printed. And then tomorrow on my way in, I'll drop everything off at the post office. So Monday through Friday, we break, take the weekend off, sort Monday, label Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. All right, Reagan's going to grab 1, 3, and 6 on the next multiverse round. There we go. Halfway full on that one. 1, 3, 6. Got him. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. We'll do the rest as we go. Let's get started. So cracked into a fresh case. I like having a couple of retail boxes added into the break. They cost so little. These Prism blasters are, I think they retail for like 25 bucks a piece. So it's like $50 for the pair, which is like $2. It's like less than $2 a team on average. So very, very little add in. And yeah, I've been sitting on this case for a little while. Haven't touched it yet. I've seen Trent over there breaking Prism. We broke 3 cases of Select. So let's see how Prism blasters do. Like I said, they're cheap. They add very little. These are also hobby blasters too. So good luck, guys. I got Kyle Harrison rookie, Mark McGwire silver, Manny Ramirez. A bit of a color match on that red ice. No number on the red ice, but those are the hobby exclusives. Fergie Jenkins and Bobby Valentine. I'm going to sleeve all of the unnumbered parallels after the break. All the top loads, we'll do those as we go. I sleeve a lot, though, so I don't want to slow you guys down. Luis Matos, Spencer Jones on a silver, Lou Piniella on the ice, going to Chicago, Vlad and Lou Piniella base. Yuri Perez, Prismatic, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the green, Bobby Richardson. Boy, Panini loves them some Bobby Richardson. So green's also unnumbered, going to the Yankees. Mitch Jebb, Emerson Hancock. Max Muncy, Jet Williams, Hype. Roman Anthony color match on the red ice. Jeff Bagwell and Ernie Banks. Frank Thomas, Pete Crow Armstrong, silver rookie. Jacob Wilson, prospect, red ice. Lou Brock and Chase Hampton. And then Eddie Matthews, James Wood, silver. Drew Hackenberg, red hyper. That is numbered 316 out of 399, so we do get a numbered. Jose Reyes and Mel Ott. So Braves getting the numbered. Next up, Gary Carter, Prismatic, Ralphie Velasquez. Prismatics look good. Ivan Rodriguez for the Rangers, and then Girardi and Luis Baez. I don't know if they put the color blast as a short print in these. I know they're in Prism. I just don't know if they're in retail. Spencer Jones, Kemp Alderman, Kendall George, Blue Ice, Bobby Richardson, and Reggie Jackson. Like I said, for $2 a team, literally it's like less than $1 a team per blaster. So Alex Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez, silver, Evan Carter, rookie on the green, Caden Grice, and Justin Crawford. Yeah, I'll take the spin for $1. Harmon Killebrew, Lou Gehrig, silver, George Brett on the ice, Mason Wynn, rookie, and Olivia Pichardo. Where that one's going to go. Throw that in somebody's bag. Dennis Eckersley, Jordan Lawler, rookie silver. Jackson Churio, rookie on the red ice. We'll take that one. Auto, there we go. That's what I was hoping to see. I was hoping to see some autos in these. Gavin Stone, sensational signatures auto. Kyle Manzardo on the rookie. That's what I was hoping for. Just let me know they're in here. Unnumbered, but Dodgers getting the bonus auto. Let's see. Is that one? And Dodgers were Jeffrey Dilley. There we go. They actually do have, I was reviewing the checklist. There are some pretty good names on the checklist for Prism Baseball. I mean, they've got good rookies. They've got good legends. They've got Skeens on the checklist. Dylan Cruz is on the checklist. I think I remember seeing King Griffey Jr. on the checklist. Like they've got some good names. I don't know what the odds are on them, but again, man, for $1 a box per team, less than $1 a box per team, we can run that. Adam Wainwright, Junior Caminero, top tier insert. Jose Canseco on the red. That is $365 out of $399. And then Brooks Robinson and Grady Sizemore. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Okay, and then I got one more retail box, and then it's hobby. Hobby and repacks rest of the way. I have... You got to be careful how you word that, Randy, because the answer is yes, but I don't know if it's the one you're looking for. I have tops... Nope, I take it back. You worded it right, and the answer is no. My bad. I have 24 tops update. I don't have 24 tops Chrome update. I have Topps Update hobby boxes. I think I've got 8 or 9 boxes of Topps Update, but they're not Chrome, which Chrome is where the debut patches were. So yeah, I don't have Chrome, unfortunately. I have been out of Chrome for a little while. Dude, baseball's getting tough to find. I'm just going to crack all these. Yeah, it has really, really dried up. Fanatics, they did not, like, they delayed release of so many products. Like, dude, by now, I mean, we're about to be in May. There should be several 25 product lines out. And I mean, they've had Series 1 and Tribute. I think that's it. Black's hitting tomorrow. I am going to go stop by the LCS and see if I can get some. Lately, I have been able to get release day products from them, so that is the hope. Our distributor doesn't get Topps anymore. I mean, it's coming directly from Fanatics. You've got to have that Fanatics Direct. The LCSs have it. The Fanatics Live Breakers have it, but yeah, it's tough to find. So once it hits secondary market, we can we start seeing it then, but it takes a minute to get it there. So I'm gonna see if I can get some from the LCS. I am anticipating I should. I'm expecting to be able to get some. Yeah, dude, they're hard to find. A lot of it is, man. It's getting hard to find a lot of products that we were breaking a lot of lately. By them delaying the release of the 25 stuff, it forced people to have to open 24 because just 25 wasn't on the market yet. And so 24 just kept getting cut and cut and cut and cut. And like, there's just not much of it left. I mean, I know it feels like they print an endless amount of it, but they don't. Like there are a finite number of boxes. And when they all get cut up and the only ones left are the people who are holding them, like they're holding them for a reason. They're holding them because they're waiting. They're trying to get the price to go up, and eventually they do. And it's like, nobody wants to pay $900 for a box that should have gone for $5. or 4. So it gets tough to break. All right, I'm just going to kind of skim through these. I will keep an eye out for the chasers. I don't read off every name on these just because you guys don't want me to sit here and read every name. Paul Skeens, Grapefruit League, second year insert. We'll sleeve that one up. Acuna Stars. I'm looking for the bigger rookies, any kind of color, anything numbered. Short prints. Mariners on the team card silver. Francisco Lindor, Stars of the MLB. Vlad 35th, Mookie Betts, Stars. Nolan Arenado, Stars of the MLB. Tyler Soderstrom, Future Stars. James Wood, base rookie. We'll top load that one. Ketel Marte, all tops team. Jose Ramirez, Stars of the MLB. All right, we got Sale, Wheeler, and Imanaga. So left side, we always go left to right on these that have multiple teams. If it's like numbered or autoed, anything other than like base or silver, like these are these unnumbered parallels, we always just go left to right. So left side be Atlanta. So Braves will take that one. If it's like I said, if it's numbered or autoed or anything other than just base, then we'll random it between the teams. Unless somebody has 2 out of 3, at which point it's their card. You only have to random it if nobody owns the majority. Skeens on the Stars of the MLB. Sleeve that one up too. Ichiro 35th. Shohei Ohtani, Stars of the MLB. We got a bronze, to 2025 coming up. That is Zach Neto. 1680 out of 2025. Bryce Harper, Stars. That's it. Dude, I used to use 1680 as a code for everything when I was a kid. Joe Montana to Jerry Rice. I was a Niners fan, pre-Jags days. So 1680 out of 2025. Zach Neto. Ben Rice, rookie. Cactus League, Ellie De La Cruz. Sleeve up the second year. Mike Trout, Stars. Corbin Carroll, Stars. Skeens, 35th. Bunch of Skeens inserts here. Dylan Cruz, Stars. Sleeve that one up too. Come on, give me an auto. Panini did it. To 25? Ooh. Evan Carter, Camo, Future Stars. Nice color for the Rangers. Steven Towns. Dude, that's a tough pull for retail. Look at that. 10 out of 25. Evan Carter, Future Stars, second year Camo. Dude, nice one, man. We'll take that. Christian Yelich, Stars. Tanner Houck on the silver foil. That's tough. That's a tough color to pull out of retail. It's low. Dude, just one of these days, man, I want to pull a super fractor out of retail. You see people posting all the time. Look at what I pulled out of this hanger box, blaster box, whatever. I mean, why can't we get one of those? Jackson Merrill, greatest hits. Gunnar Henderson, stars. Zach Eflin on the logo, the team logo background. We'll take that one too. There you go, O's. No number on it, but they're a little shorter. Eflin. Top load that in a second. Julio stars. There's Eflin base. Not bad, not bad. Mark McGuire, 35th. Brooks Lee, rookie insert. Kobe Mayo, another rookie for the O's. Jace Young, base rookie. Cedric Mullins, O's getting the rainbow, no number. Rafi Devers, and that's it. All right, not a bad mega. Again, less than $2 a team. I'll take it. There's Mayo. All right. Start getting some autos. I wanted to try to keep this one a little less expensive. We haven't had a less expensive break in a minute. We've had some higher ends as of late, so wanted to kind of switch it up in case somebody was waiting for a little less expensive one. Yeah, if you look at, like, there were a lot of lower price teams in this one. Definitely not as many on the high end. The O's were a little bit more just because they they're chasers across every box. Like they're the top team by far in that 23 box. They eat up a good portion of that one. When you got past that though, I mean, I think there were a couple teams in like the 160s, 140s, and like it started getting low. There were a bunch of teams that were like 39, 35. So they won't all be like that, but like I said, I wanted to switch it up and at least get one in there that was a little less priced, less pricey. Thought it was a misprint. No, it was right. Yeah, anytime we do a 22-23 mixer, the O's are usually, because like they're a top team in 24 and a top team in 23. Christopher, you're having issues on the... Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't know what it was about YouTube. Every time I was simulcasting to YouTube, like the video was getting stuck and I was having to restart. It was causing all kinds of problems. So I do want to eventually go back into that. I liked being able to simulcast, but like we got to figure out what was wrong and whether or not it's fixed. Shota Imanaga, Francisco Lindor, Johnny Bench, Roy Campanella, Aaron Judge, Chipper Jones, red, unnumbered, Gavin Williams. We'll get a bunch of these. And then Francisco Lindor on the chrome. We get a chrome card at the back of every pack. And get a red in probably half of them. Get a handful of unnumbered color. And should get 2 autos and 2 refractors, I believe. Buster Posey, Thurman Munson, Spencer Steer, Jackson Churio base rookie. We'll take that one. Darryl Strawberry, Special Forces Manny Machado, Rafael Devers red, and Starling Marte chrome. Big thing with Stadium Club is the photography. Like half the cards in here look like they should be image variations. It's really cool photography on those. There we go, Churio. Barry Larkin, Teoscar Hernandez, Mickey Mantle, Randy Johnson, Ha-Seong Kim, Adley Rutschman on the die cut, Johnny Bench red, and Christian Scott chrome. Facebook doesn't work well in West Virginia, apparently. Oh, man. Got that dial-up out in West Virginia. Lou Gehrig, Jonathan India, Jackson Holiday rookie. Getting the base rookies already. Tom Seaver, Luis Robert, Joe Adell, Virtuosos of Velocity. Shohei Ohtani on the red. Andy Rodriguez on the chrome. Top load Ohtani. Shohei. And Holiday. See, Michael, you said I'm not seeing it. Sorry, man, I missed it. I didn't. I just now saw that comment. Let me know if I'm not sure what you were responding to, but let me know if you having any issues, bud. Dylan C, Shane McClanahan, Christy Mathewson, Christopher Morel. I just noticed it got fuzzy. That will every so often happen. I'll try to catch it quick. My autofocus likes to just kick itself on, and it's not very good. So I'll try to keep it off. Matt Chapman. Auto. Nice auto. Bobby Witt. Let's go. Who's got him? KC Filtration. Nice hit, bud. Nice one. Bobby Witt. Let's go. Let me check for a number. Nick Lofton, red. Alex Bregman, chrome. No number on Witt. We'll take the base auto, though. Witt signs a lot, man. That's one of the things about grabbing the O's, or grabbing the Royals. You never know. He shows up. Nice. Oh, the lower prices. I got you, bud. Yeah. Not seeing it? Yeah, so like, let's see. Like the Guardians were 29, White Sox 35, Rockies 25, Astros were like 42. The Royals, which is typically an expensive team, like they were 65. Let's see, what else we got? Brewers are usually like, in the low hundreds. They were 89. Twins were only 35. Mets were 79, which is like $20 off what they usually are. A's were only 45. Phillies 39. Pirates were only 85. They're typically like 120 to 140. So, yeah, not every team was low, but there were a bunch of lower teams in this one. There were a bunch of teams that were lower than they usually are. A few of them were still in range. Like I said, if the team had a good play in that 23 and 24 Topps Chrome, because some of them do. The Yankees have chasers in both. No, you're good, bud. You're good. Who else? There's a few of them that do. Don Mattingly, Evan Longoria, Pete Alonso, Xander Bogaerts, Eloy Jimenez, Special Forces, Julio, Red Babe Ruth, and Randy Johnson. Pete Carr Armstrong, rookie. I'm going to sleeve that one. Goldie, Carlos Correa, Justin Steele, Bo Bichette, Thurman Munson, Jeff Bagwell on the black, that's unnumbered, and then Luis Castillo, chrome. Kyron Paris, Henry Davis, Tom Seaver, Christopher Morel, Francisco Alvarez. That's a refractor. Like I say, you get a couple of those a box, so Mets getting the refractor. Power Packed, Willie Mays, red, Fernando Tatis, and Nolan Gorman, chrome. Gabriel Moreno, Joe Musgrove, Kodai Senga, Barry Larkin, Curtis Mead, rookie, chrome, green is unnumbered, Mookie Betts, Pedro Martinez, color match red for the Red Sox, and then Roy Campanella, chrome. Yeah, no number. It's weird. The green chromes are not numbered. The green non-chromes are numbered to 199. Like we'll find out here in a second. David Wright, Frank Thomas, Sandy Koufax, Mariano Rivera, Zach Gallen, Special Forces Ronald Acuna, and then there's a Larry Walker numbered. That one is 102 out of 199. Rockies, and Ke'Bryan Hayes on the chrome. Yeah, anything that we pull here during the break that you guys want to have graded, So I break live from the Rare Edition warehouse out here in Beaverton, Oregon. They're a grading company that we came across a few years ago. We are really big fans of them. They have the nicest slabs on the market. It's not even close. They don't sell for what PSA does. No one else does. PSA, for whatever reason, they are the highest price. They go for more than anybody else. I still defy anybody to explain why, but they do. So if you're trying to flip it for a gain, I would still suggest PSA. But these are really, really nice, like PC slabs. So they're a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. The rounded corners, the cold glass, it feels like an iPhone in your hand. It's got about the weight and profile of an iPhone. But there's also a contactless NFC chip built in that will house a media file. You can upload it and you can customize it if you want to. But you put your phone up to it, it'll start playing that media file. So it could be like a clip from the break where it was pulled, a video of your kid opening a pack, highlight of the player, whatever you want to put on there. It's you control it. They're a little pricier. They're $39 because it's higher quality materials. It's also really quick turnaround time. My guys usually get them in like under a week. But this is what we do more of in the breaks. These are their raw card reviews. This is like what Beckett does at card shows, or when they go to like an LCS and they set up and they offer to do those raw card reviews. They put them in those flimsy card savers. Rare uses an actual one touch with the sleeve, tamper-proof label, and a full grade. Next day grading, $9. So $9 next day grading. Anything that I pull in the break, if you want to have it raw card review, just let me know. Hey, RCR that one or grade that one, whatever you want to say. Let me know which card it is. I'll put a Post-it note with your name on it. Shoot $9 over after the break. And when I leave here tonight, I'll leave it in the graders room. And when I come in tomorrow, I'll have a stack of them sitting on my desk ready to go. And as soon as I get a minute, but before I go live with tomorrow's break, I'll send you a picture and let you know how it did. So next day grading, $9, anything we pull in the break. RCR the Wit, you got it, bud. He said he got busy. Brandon Nemo, Fernando Tatis, Luis Robert, Randy Arozarena, Mel Ott, Pete Crow Armstrong rookie, Corey Seager on the gold, which is unnumbered, Johnny Bench Chrome. I'm not here in Portland, man. I get it. You are good. So yeah, just like that, I'll come in here and just go RCR for Phil. And I will just slap that on there. And like I said, when I leave here tonight, I'll leave that with the graders. No paperwork needed. Easy as it gets, man. Vlad, Hideki Matsui, Ketel Marte, Blake Snell, Starling Marte, Virtuosos of Velocity, Corey Seager, unnumbered, Barry Larkin, red color match, and Gabriel Moreno, chrome. CJ Abrams, Bernie Williams, Jordan Lawler, rookie. Yu Darvish, Ronnie Mauricio, rookie, and Andrew Jones. Dude, we'll take that. Let's see if that's numbered. That's a cool, man. I like that card a lot. No number on it. Andrew Jones on card. Legend auto for the Braves. Craig Chavez. Nice one. Nice, clean auto, too. There you go, Craig. Getting the legend. Andrew Jones. Bernie Williams red and Seiya Suzuki chrome. Hunter Green, Junior Caminero, rookie. Mike Piazza, Dylan Cease, Josh Young, Power Packed Julio, red Joe Musgrove, and Justin Verlander chrome. 2 more packs. Yeah, sounds good, but we'll keep an eye out for Jays. Babe Ruth, Corbin Carroll, Manny Machado, Yandy Diaz, Keith Hernandez, Francisco Alvarez, Christy Mathewson, that is black, And then Sal Frelick rookie chrome. One more, and we got our big boxes. Johnny Bench, Eloy Jimenez, Nick Castellanos, Yogi Berra, Sean Murphy's your other refractor. Acuna, Chief Fantasy, Josh Gibson red, Mickey Moniak chrome. All right. Let's do it. Let's get in the big ones. So I think 23 Jumbo's like a $400+ box right now. Kind of varies a little depending on where you go. Dude, 24 is like $650 in most places. If you can find it. Blowout's out. Like a lot of the big box shops are out. DA's got it at $650. So it's like over $1,000 just in these two boxes. All right, good luck, guys. Come on. Corbin Burns, Vaughn Grissom, rookie. Francisco Alvarez, rookie. Jeter Downs, rookie. Sean Murphy. Jordan Walker, rookie. Just leave that one up. Garrett Mitchell, rookie. Javier Assad. Reese Hoskins. Kyle Stowers. Logan O'Hoppe, Technicolor, rookie. Nate Eaton, Prism Refractor. Joey Meneses, Base Refractor. Both rookies. Leova Peguero, Jonathan India, Brandon Crawford, Charlie Blackmon, Yadier Molina, Kyle Raleigh, Matthew Liberatore, Cody Clemens, MJ Melendez, Josh Smith, Michael Harris, Technicolor, rookie. Let's leave that one up. Titans insert Bryce Harper, no number, and then Clayton Kershaw, refractor. Christopher Morel, rookie. There you go, Cubs. O'Neal Cruz, Tyler Stevenson, Yu Darvish, Ezekiel Tovar, Oswaldo Cabrera, Dansby Swanson, Giancarlo Stanton, Matt Olson, Mark Vientos, rookie, Luis Castillo, Nick Castellanos, Prism Refractor, and then Marcus Stroman, Base Refractor. I might be able to sweat these autos down. Let's see. Albert Pujols, Salvador Perez, Marcus Semien, Kodai Senga, Gerard Encarnacion, Logan O'Hoppe, rookie. Byron Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Oscar Gonzalez, rookie. Julio, Future Stars, MJ Melendez, Titans insert Yordan Alvarez, and then Bo Naylor, refractor. Alec Bohm, Xander Bogaerts, Bryce Harper, Andrew Benintendi, Ryan Mountcastle, Max Meyer, Shintaro Fujinami, Alex Call, rookie, Ketel Marte, Joe Ryan. This one's going to be to 75. Goldschmidt, 35 out of 75 for the Cardinals. Garrett Nabel, Goldie to 75. And then Kevin Gausman, Prism Refractor, and Robbie Ray, Base Refractor. Pretty low numbered. It's going to be a thicker. To 75. Ryan Nelson, Simeon Woods Richardson, rookie. Jared Walsh, Willie Adames, Fernando Tatis, Francisco Lindor, Stephen Kwan, Spencer Torkelson, Nolan Gorman, Jeremy Pena, Oswald Peraza, Oscar Gonzalez, Prism Refractor, and Xander Bogaerts, Base Refractor. Which means auto there, auto there. J.J. Bleday, Mackenzie Gore, Hunter Green, Luis Robert, Josh Bell, Robbie Ray, Seiya Suzuki, Zach Wheeler, Tristan Casas, rookie. Shea Langoliers, rookie. Future Stars, O'Neal Cruz, Cal Stevenson, Prism rookie, and Vladimir Guerrero on the refractor. Luis Ortiz, Ramon Laureano, Austin Riley, Starling Marte, Jake McCarthy, Gunner, base rookie. There we go. Finally got that one out. DJ LeMahieu, Dalton Varsho, Mike Trout, Christian Yelich, Ezekiel Tovar, Logan O'Hoppe, Prism refractor, and Nate Eaton, base refractor, both rookies. One more non-auto pack, and then they'll be loaded. Pete Alonso, Taylor Ward, Jose Miranda, Wilson Contreras, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Mike Yastrzemski, Andres Jimenez, Riley Green, rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Paul Goldschmidt, Javier Baez, Yadier Molina's /99. Cardinals with another one. 4 of 99 for the Cards. Garrett Nabel. Yachty. Titans insert Juan Soto, and then refractor James Outman. Molina. All right. Last 3 should all be autos. Good luck, guys. Come on. What up, MLP? Spencer Steer, Joe Musgrove, CJ Crone, Mitch Hanger, Shohei Ohtani, Tyler O'Neill, Mookie Betts, Gabriel Moreno, Miguel Vargas, Cade Cavalli, Miguel Cabrera, refractor Kevin Gausman, and then base auto of Corbin Carroll. There we go. Nice hit, Diamondbacks. I love that was on color. Chris Anise. Diamondbacks were up there for a while. Michael tried to grab them too, but they had been grabbed. Corbin Carroll, base auto. We'll take that. Nice hit, dude. Auto 2. Hunter Brown, Shane McClanahan, Nick Pratto, Ezekiel Duran, Trey Turner, Clayton Kershaw, Vlad, James Outman, Joey Meneses, Bo Naylor, Alex Bregman. We're going to have color on this next one. Cal Stevenson, rookie refractor. And Tristan Casas /299. Another good one. There we go. Red Sox was also Chris Anise. He grabbed 2 teams, Red Sox and Diamondbacks. Wow. Nicely done, sir. 296 out of 299. Purple. 2 great autos in this one. We've been due a box with some good autos. Let's see if we can trip them. 2 good ones. Corbin Carroll base, Tristan Casas /299. Give me one more. Come on. Let's go 3 for 3. Got a couple of big ones we can chase here. The O's with multiples. Michael Grove, Cal Stevenson, Nate Eaton, Kevin Gausman, Marcus Stroman, Miguel Cabrera, Ivan Herrera, Bobby Witt, Josh Young, rookie, Avisail Garcia, Alec Baum, refractor, Paul Goldschmidt, 35th anniversary, and then it is going to be a refractor, Ryan Aguilar, 331 out of 499, Angels, Zachary Moore. So 2 autos on color, including Casas And then the Corbin. Dude, nice set there. Though not all of them hit, but we got some good ones there. All right. Got one more plus the multiverse. We've got the first round closed on the multiverse divisional. We got the second round halfway full. That's over there on the right side of the screen. If you jumped in late, I've got two different live fills running. On the right side there, Multiverse Baseball, that is Rare Editions repack. They put every single card available in the repack on a checklist, published checklist, every card, including some headliners. Each case is supposed to have between 1 and 3 headliners. We are halfway through the 12-box case. We got 6 boxes to go. We got these 2 in the break, plus I got 4 more over here. We have not pulled a headliner yet in the first half. So between 1 and 3 per case, still waiting on the first one. Again, round 1 is closed. We're working on round 2. Every spot that does not get a card, because remember, there's only going to be 1 card in the repack, maybe 2. Some of them do have some multiples. But yeah, if we get a box that has multiples, it could go to the same division or it could go to 2 different. And if it goes to 2 different, then we'll have 4 that don't get as opposed to 5. But either 4 or 5 won't get a card. For each one of those, we've got a pack of 24 Bowman Hobby, which Jason is actually putting in at way less than what they actually cost. I mean, by a lot. I think he's charging, I don't know, like $3 or $4 a pack. That's a $275 box on 24 packs. It's over $10 a pack. For that multiverse, we had Steven Towns got spot 2. And then Garrett and Abel tried to claim 2, 4, and 5. So Garrett, 4 and 5 are yours. Let me know if you want me to start up a fresh one. We'll start up a third round if we need to. But Steven Towns, you've got 2. And then Garrett and Abel, you've got 4 and 5 in that next round. Tyler Cropley, Jordan Wicks. We got an all etch in this one. Austin Riley, Jung-Hoo Lee, rookie. We'll sleeve him up. Kodai Senga, Devin Williams, Shota, rookie. Lamonte Wade, all etch rookie rush, Ronnie Mauricio. There we go. Con. Vlad, Strokes, Juan Soto, 35th, and then Francisco Alvarez, Prism Refractor, Shane McClanahan, base refractor. Go update that list. Absolutely, bud. Well, it is closed. Here, let me update that real quick. So 4 and 5 to Garrett. Two went to Steven. Same deal. Take a screenshot if you need it. I'm going to clear out that list. I'm going to put it over here first and then clear it out. There we go. Okay, perfect. Remember, guys, when you all send payment on those, do me a favor. Just make sure that if you're sending PayPal, that it's going to the gold 188 that I have pinned in the comments. The normal Venmo is fine. We can take friends and family there, but the normal PayPal where we take our the payment for break spots, that is a business account. It will only let us take a goods and service fee there. I'm not pricing that into these, so we want to make sure we're taking everything friends and family. If you need to send PayPal, use that gold 188 at Yahoo. It is pinned in the comments, so that way we can take a friends and family payment there. Okay. All right. Round 3 is up. If anybody wants to kick us off, it's there. Jacob Lopez, Dane Myers, Bobby Witt, Mike Trout, Ketel Marte, Stephen Kwan, Taj Bradley, Nathaniel Valdi, CJ Abrams, Future Stars Matt McClain, Jordan Lawler, 35th, Andrew McCutcheon, Prism Refractor, Glaber Torres, base refractor. 50-50 on this auto being in this pack. It's either in this pack or this one, most likely. Drew Rom, Austin Wells, Trey Cabbage, Zach Remillard, Jack Leiter, Ian Happ, Mikael Garcia, Jordan Alvarez, Wilson Contreras, Shane McClanahan, Corbin Carroll Strokes, and it's a negative. Willie Adames for the Brewers. So negative refractor. Brewers have a good looking negative here with the dark jersey. Dalton Varsho on the refractor. And Brew Crew was Michael Schink. There's Adames. David Hamilton, Quinn Priester, Curtis Mead, Jordan Westberg, Ezekiel Tovar, Shane Bieber, Andrew Benintendi, Dalton Varsho, Joey Meneses, Paul Blackburn, all etch, Corey Seager, Bryce Terang, Prism Refractor, Joey Meneses, Base Refractor. Is it gold back there? Man, I hope that is the auto. Looks like a gold in the back. Hunter Goodman, Kyle Harrison, Jackson Holiday, base rookie. Imer Candelario, Elias Diaz, Jeremy Pena, Nathaniel Lowe, William Contreras, Edward Julian, Mike Yastrzemski, Future Stars, Gabriel Moreno, Brett Beatty on the refractor. That is Paul Miller. It's a 50, Stanton. Go ahead and top load that Holiday while we're at it. There's Jackson. Grant Hartwig, Jose Furman, Nick Lofton, Tyler Fitzgerald, Adley Rutschman, Cody Bellinger, Jake Berger, Shea Langoliers, Michael Conforto, Sonny Gray, Freddie Freeman, Strokes, Sandy Alcantara, Prism Refractor, Garrett Cole, Base Refractor. Jared Triolo, Bryce Jarvis, Mason Wynn, rookie, Eloy Jimenez, Emmanuel Clace, Victor Scott, rookie, Geraldo Perdomo, Aaron Judge, Jeff McNeil, Willie Adames, Summertime in the Park, Julio, Brian Reynolds, Prism Refractor, and Devin Williams, Base Refractor. Tristan Gray, Andrew Salfront, Evan Carter, rookie, Ryan Mountcastle, Dansby Swanson, Matt McClain, Luis Arias, Logan Webb, Robbie Ray, all etch Julio, Vlad, 35th, Showtime on a refractor. We'll take that one for the Cubs. Cubs were Martin Brown. And then for the Mets, Grant Hartwig, 286 out of 299. Mets on the purple. And Cubs with the refractor. One more non-auto. Wade Meckler, Jose Tina, Henry Davis, Charlie Blackmon, Salvador Perez, Tyler Glasnow, Yandy Diaz, Jacob deGrom, Matt Chapman, Ryan Noda, Junior Caminero, Strokes, J.J. Bleday, Prism Refractor, and Lamonte Wade on the base refractor. All right. 3 packs, 3 autos. Good luck, guys. The Jones? Got it, Craig. Andrew Abbott, Gray Kessinger, Dominic Canzone, Andre Lipschitz, Mookie Betts, Tristan Casas, Yanir Cano, Luis Castillo, Bryce Harper, Gleyber Torres, Francisco Alvarez, Future Stars, Wilson Contreras, Refractor, and then the autos, a blue wave. It is Tigers, Andre Lipschitz. 33 out of 150 for Detroit. That's Phil Kosmala. Rookie, Blue Wave auto. Blu-ray Wave. 33 out of 150. So first one's on color. And then that was for Craig. Next one up. Samad Taylor, Lucan Baker, Christian Encarnacion Strand, Colton Cowser, rookie, Riley Green, Yanir Diaz, Justin Verlander, Manny Machado, Aaron Nola, Anthony Rizzo, all etch Juan Soto, Kodai Senga, refractor, and for the O's, come on, we got some chase here. Let's see it. Give it to him. Chris Valamont, rookie auto. O's getting the pitcher. There's a bunch of Orioles rookies. Not the one I was hoping to see for you, Phil, but we will take the hit. See if we can double you up. Looking for Jackson Holiday. Fall short on a Colton Cowser, but you do got a deep checklist on this one. One more. Come on. Don't go anywhere. We still have the rare edition slabs. There's 2 more boxes in this break, so hang tight. A.J. Smith-Shawver, Brian Wu, Kyle Tucker, Shohei Ohtani, Alan Winans, Mickey Moniak, Garrett Cole, Brett Beatty, Carlos Correa, Future Stars Kodai Senga, all etch Garrett Cole, Paul Blackburn refractor, and auto for the Royals, Samad Taylor. Samad Taylor, base auto, rookie auto for KC. That's Phil Troser. And then let's see a headliner. Come on. Also, guys, if you haven't done so already, be sure that you all are getting the text messages. So I have too many people that ask me for tags in the breaks. I get people all the time, can you tag me when you post breaks? I physically cannot tag all the people that want tags in the breaks. So what I do instead, I actually pay extra to do this, but it's a good service, so it's worth it. But I use a text message subscription where if you text the word baseball to that number you see at the bottom of the screen, that number right there, 833-448-0185, that'll opt you into receiving the text message that I send out. I send out a text about 10 to 15 minutes before I post every break that I put up. I send out a text message letting everyone know, hey, here's what I'm about to post. Here's the picture, here's the description, and then here's like all the team pricing and the exact time that I'm going to actually drop the break. So like today's break, I got in a little late today. Today's break was 4:55 p.m. At 4:54 on my iPhone, which is all satellite time, it's all the same for everybody. I was on my phone waiting to hit the button. The moment that it hit 4:55, I hit send or submit. So whatever that time is, the moment my iPhone says that time, that's when I post. So you know the exact time I'm going to post the break, and you get it, like I said, an advance notice to look over the teams, check the checklist if you want, decide who you want to go in and get. We usually do have a handful of teams that go pretty quickly. That's how they're able to get in there and get their team so fast, is they know what time I'm going to break. They know what I'm posting. They know who they want. So if you want to get those texts, text the word baseball to that number. I also do football breaks over in the NFL group. If you want to get the football breaks texts, text the word football to that number. If you want both, do 2 different texts, one with baseball, one with football, because it's designed so that when that number receives that one word text, it opts you into the messages. You can opt out anytime by texting the word stop, and I remind you of that with every message I send out. All right, Phil, I got you. So we're going to RCR for the Tigers. And we're also going to RCR for that O's hit. Got him. All right, best of luck, guys. Here we go. Let's find a headliner. Multiverse, this is Series 2. They had Series 1 earlier this year. They flew through selling it. We had a lot of card shops that were buying these and selling them. They had this on the shelf next to Luminaries. and shops were telling them that like people were like, dude, I would rather pay half the price as Luminaries, and typically get a better card out of it anyway. So yeah, they did really, really well with Series 1. They just finished up Series 2. This is that Series 2. Ooh, it's a gold framed. Hang on, I see it. So this is going to be a museum collection gold frame. I'm guessing auto. I don't think they have any that are non-autos. I don't know who's on the list. Taylor, you got it. It is for the Braves. Oh, /5. Tom Glavine. That's from Gilded. That's not museum. That's from Gilded. /5. Tom Glavine. Let's go. Braves. Craig Chavez. Braves have a good checklist here as well. Whew. Let me check and see if that was a headliner. Hold on, I got the list. Was it? It might. Hold on, it might have been. I don't think it was. I don't think that's a headliner. They've got the top 2 rows. And then everything below that's all alphabetical. So I'm just going to go down to the T's. And yeah, there's no... That's not a headliner. Tom Glavine on card. Topps Gallery of Gold auto /5. Gorgeous card. RCR for Phil Trosser. All right, next up. Come on. Last one. Good luck, guys. If you haven't hit yet, hopefully this is the one. It is raw. Plenty of raw headliners. Don't mean nothing. That is... Let's see. We'll have to message him. Vlad. Stadium Club Chrome Auto from 24. That's from 24. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'm guessing Christopher Limer's probably going to want that one RCR'd, but not sure. So, dude, nice one. We'll take it. Vlad. Again, pretty. Vlad does have one. We actually pulled the Vlad headliner. That was the Vlad headliner, that SGC 10. I think that was a rookie auto, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm just double checking, making sure, but no, those are good. So, again, I got 4 left. We've done 2 live fill rounds for Multiverse. So we got round 1 and round 2 done. I went ahead and put round 3 up if anybody wants to fill that. We're at 249 on Percy's for those. And like I said, hopefully a couple of headliners in that batch. All right, let me give you guys a recap. This was everything from the break. Everything we bothered to top load. Shota on the rookie refractor. Grant Hartwig to 299. Jackson Holiday base rookie. Giancarlo Stanton was to 50. Willie Adames negative. Shota base rookie. All etch rookie rush. Ronnie Mauricio. Yadier Molina to 99. Gunnar Henderson base rookie. Goldschmidt to 75. Larry Walker green to 199. Jackson Holiday base rookie. Shohei Ohtani red. Jackson Churio rookie. Zach Eflin on the logo background. Kobe Mayo base rookie. Evan Carter to 25 future stars. James Wood base rookie. Zach Nito /2025. Jackson Churio, red ice. Jose Canseco and Drew Hackenberg were both to $3.99. The hits. So we're going to RCR the Samad Taylor for Phil, as well as the Andre Lipschitz for Phil, different Phil Kosmala, to $150, and also his Chris Valamont base auto. Ryan Aguilar, refractor auto to $4.99. Tristan Casas to $2.99, rookie auto. Corbin Carroll, rookie auto base. We're going to RCR for Craig, that Andrew Jones auto from Stadium Club. And then for Phil Troser, that Bobby Witt auto from Stadium Club Chrome. That is a Chrome, by the way, just like the Vlad. Gavin Stone, we got a bonus auto there, sensational signatures out of Prism for the Dodgers. And then Tom Glavine, gilded to 5 auto. And then Vlad, Stadium Club Chrome auto. Came out of the multiverse. All right, and that is the break. All right, so I got... Let me just see here. Make sure my comments are in the right order. So Garrett's going to take personal, and then Phil personal after Garrett. You got it. Okay, so that'll be the last of this case. Garrett personal, Phil personal. What I'm going to do is we're going to choose all the boxes up front. So here, let's do this. Garrett and Phil, since you guys are grabbing Percy's, I'm going to let you guys pick your numbers. Garrett and Phil, can I get a number from each of you? Garrett, I got your comment first, so if you guys happen to pick the same number, I'm going to give Garrett priority. But Garrett, what number you want? 1, 2, 3, or 4? And then Phil. All right, Garrett's taking number 3. This one right here. And then Phil, 1, 2, or 4? Phil's going 4. Okay. So I'm going to take 1 and 2 here. That 3, I'm going to put Garrett's name on. That 4 is Phil. So Phil and Garrett, I got your boxes here. We'll put these right there. And then let's do this. I got left box, right box. Someone who is in round 1, pick a box, left or right. They're $9, Craig. Yep, $9, and you can send it to the same place you sent your break payment. So round 1 is Garrett, Phil Kosmala, Phil Troser, and Matthew Austin. All right, first one I got is Phil Troser saying left. So left box, we're going to send this left box here to round 1. There we go, which means round 2 is on this one here. Round 1, round 2, Garrett, Phil. Here we go. All right. I'm going to go check some payments here real quick, guys. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and drop payment. If you guys want to fill another round, it would be from a fresh case. So I do have another case here. But until I see somebody nominate it, we'll hold off on putting anything there. So like I said, if you want a spot in round 3, it would be out of a fresh case. Or if you want to pick up a personal, again, it would be out of a fresh case. We're at $249 for Percy's. Let's see, where am I at? There we go. Okay, Matthew Austin, I've got yours. Come on, let's try that again. There. I've got Garrett's Percy. I've got Steven Towns, and then I've got Garrett for 2. Garrett for 1. Garrett for 2. Steven Towns for 1. I've got Garrett for 2 again. I've got Phil Kosmala for 2. Log into this one. All right, I've got Reagan for 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so round 2's good to go, and then let's see how. Let me check this last one. Let's see, Phil, did you send over to the main, Phil Trosser? Are you in here? We've been shipping, so I got a bunch of outbound. Let me filter that to payments received. No, hold on. Let me just refresh. Oh, there it is. I just had to refresh it. Got it. Okay, perfect. There we go. Phil, I got you. I got Phil Trosser's spot, and then also got Phil Kosmala's, Percy. We are all good on all. All right. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and do both randoms? We got the boxes picked out. Let's just do both randoms at the same time. What do you guys say? I mean, not like simultaneously. I'm just going to do one, then I'll do the second random, and I'll put both on the screen. That's got to be easier, right? Here, let's do that. We're going to call a little audible here. Just speed things up for everybody a little bit. Tell you what, I'll even add a round 1 and round 2 to that. Make them pretty. Bold, underline, centered. There we go. That's a lot easier. All right. Let me grab a fresh random. Multiverse Baseball Series 2. 1 box. Random divisions. This is live fill number 1 from today, 4/29. 5 times on the random. Okay. Perfect. Let's bring this on screen. That round 2 box looks like fire. Reagan's calling it. All right. So here we go. Let me go ahead and I can zoom in here now. So here we're gonna go ahead and random both lists, okay? So for round 1, I've got Garrett Nabel in spot 1, Phil Kosmala's in 2 and 3, Garrett Nabel's in 4, Phil Kosmala's in 5, and Matthew Austin's in 6. I know the numbers are a little off because I got it in column 1 and then 2 through 7, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so here is the random. Multiverse Baseball Series 2, 1 box, random divisions, live fill number 1 for 4/29/25. We're going to go 5 times on the randomizer. We always run everything 5 times. We don't bother with the dice roll. It's 5 times every time. So I've got 6 total entries. AL East, AL West, AL Central, NL East, NL West, NL Central. I'm going to spin that 5 times. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list. I'm going to drop it next to your name, and then whatever division you have next to your name, that is the division you'll have for the break. I am then going to switch over, and while you guys are in the trade window there in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and run the random for the next one. So I haven't set it yet. I'm going to use the same window, and we'll retype it all, but we'll go ahead and randomize the spots for number 2. And if you guys want to trade, you can do so there in the chat. I don't even mind if you guys trade like across boxes. I have no problem with that. However you guys want to do it, it's your all's break. I just want to make sure that you guys all get what you want. Remember, every spot that doesn't get a card in their respective divisional break will get a pack of Bowman Hobby cut. So, all right. Good luck, guys. Here we go. 5 times on the randomizer. This is, again, round 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last spin is 5. I got the NL West to the NL East. Copying. And pasting. All right. So Garrett Nabel, I've got you with the NL West. Phil Kosmala, AL East and AL Central. Garrett Nabel with the NL Central. Phil Troser with the AL West. And then Matthew Austin with the NL East. So all Phils taking the ALs. All right. Screenshot it real quick if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and run this other one. Just going to copy that. Run a newbie. Paste it and change this to live fill number 2. 5 times. I got my divisions list over here on the other screen. Whoops. Sorry. Copy. Paste. All right. So again, same deal, guys. We're going to go 5 times. The list here. Reagan Peterson's in spot number 1. Steven Towns is in 2. Reagan Peterson's 3. Garrett Nabel's 4 and 5. Reagan Peterson's in 6. Just like the last one, guys. Same thing, just rinse and repeat. Here's that one for round number 2. Good luck. There's 1, 2. Remember, we're going 5 times. There's 3, 4, and last spin 5. I got AL West. Oops, let's catch the whole thing. AL West down to AL Central. So Reagan Peterson with the AL West, Steven Towns NL West, Reagan Peterson with the NL East, Garrett Nabel with the NL Central and the AL East, and then Reagan Peterson with the AL Central. So again, any trade you guys want to run, now is the time. And again, if you guys want to do like cross round trades, that's fine too. Something a little different. We'll give this one just a minute to cook on the trades, but if we don't get any action in a second, we'll go ahead and start. I don't see any comments on trades yet, so if you got one, toss it out. So we have a trade. Who's the trade? Spot 4 in round 1 for spot 4 in round 2. Am I missing the comments? Spot 4 in round 1. Garrett Nabel, Central. For spot 4 in round 2. All right. Ha. I'm a little slow. Confirmed. Done. First trade's down. Garrett, keep me on my toes. Last call, guys. That took me way too long to figure out. Let's rip. I agree. All right, let's do it. All right, so round one up first. Remember, this is, hold on, let me fix the camera first. Again, y'all had to deal with y'all be drinking too. No, I'm just kidding. Tell you what, look at that screen. It kind of looks like it, don't it? All right, there we go. So round one, Garrett with the NL West, Phil Kosmala with the AL East and AL Central, Garrett with the NL Central, Phil Troster with the AL West, and Matthew Austin with the NL East. Good luck, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna do the packs after the round two box. We're just gonna go one then the other. All right, we got Raw. Like I said, plenty of Raw cards on the headliner list. And it is, I'm going to have to check if that's on there. That's nasty. Corbin Carroll is to 25. That is already Raw card reviewed. Rare edition Raw card is a 10. That's out of 24 Cosmic. 16 of 25. The NL West was Garrett Nabel. Don't think it's a headliner. Let me see. Corbin. Where's my C's? There. Not a headliner. I want to make sure we had a headliner in the first case that I did not realize was one, so I am checking every one now. So Garrett taking that one down. And by the way, they would, since Rare Edition has Raw Card reviewed that as a 10, that would be eligible for the upgrade. If you chose to. Let me know. All right. Number 2. So this one is for Reagan Peterson with the AL West, Steven Towns with the NL West, Reagan Peterson with the NL East, Garrett Nabel with the NL Central, as well as the AL East, and then Reagan Peterson with the AL Central. Good luck. Round 2. Reagan said this one was glowing. Looking like fire. It's a slab. Feels like PSA. Yeah, it's PSA slab. It is. It's a headliner. Who's got him? Back to back. Wow. Jeez, let's drop one for that. 24 Bowman Sturt. Rookie auto. Jackson Holiday. Red refractor to 5. That is a monster. Whew, man. Phil, I know that's the box you were wishing we had in the main break, man. That is disgusting. AL East, Garrett Nabel. That's a headliner. That's a top row headliner. That is actually the first card that shows up. I don't know if there's a significance to that, but that is the very first card on the checklist. Man. On a dime. PSA 10. Absolute monster. Dude, that is a ridiculous hit. Rookie auto, red, true red to 5, PSA 10. Out of Sterling. Oh, dude. Whoo. Wow. Let's just put that one up. Jeez, man. Thanks to Phil for picking the left box first. Wow, dude, that's awesome. Here, I have these little tight-fitting, like PSA Fit team bags for these. Let's get that in one. Let's just go ahead and get that one in one right away. Man, whew. Knew it was going to be fire, but wish it was mine. That is disgusting. Let's put that up there. I'm gonna sit there and enjoy that one for a minute. Dude, these boxes are nice. These are good. This is a good run. I'm already feeling this one more than Series 1. Series 1 was good, but dude, Series 2's been solid. All right. Yeah, for sure, Garrett. I got you, bud. All right, Garrett. Phil, Garrett, you guys care who goes first? I know Garrett probably wants to go last. Phil, you mind going first? Dude, I don't know what it is. It's 6:43 over here. We just hit this certain time where the sun comes in at a weird spot and like changes the color of that. Card is so bright it made the sun pop. All right, Phil, you want to go last, Phil? Garrett, we go with Phil going last. I think Garrett got his first. Phil was the last one to get it, so that probably works anyway. All right. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Garrett, I'm going to go ahead and run yours first, bud. All right, Garrett, this one's you, bud. Best of luck, man. All right. See if you can do it again. See, get you a pair of headliners. How about that? Dude, I don't care what comes out the rest of these. I'm happy with this case. That's such a good card. Okay, this one is, it's a Solar Flares out of Cosmic. So Dansby Swanson auto, 24 Cosmic, Mint Plus 9.5, SGC 9.5 with a 10 auto. Solar Flare auto from 24 Cosmic. On card. He's got a nice signature. Dansby Swanson. Here, let's do this. There you go, bud. And then, Phil, I got you on the last one, bud. Best of luck, man. This is the last box of case number 3. If anybody else wants to hit a Percy, let me know. We'll crack into a fresh case for it. If not, we'll call it. And we'll crack into a fresh case for tomorrow's breaks. Either way. All right, Phil. Good luck, bud. Come on. Let's go out with a bang on this one. This one is... It's a Dodger. Andy Pages, rookie auto. That's on a gold to 50. 33 out of 50. Rookie auto for the Dodgers. Dude, I was pretty high on him coming into last season. I'm hoping he picks it up. He shows flashes. He's a good hitter. He looked really, really good in the minors. I actually went kind of heavy on him earlier, so I think he may actually end up being a pretty good player. He's overshadowed. He's on a good team with a lot of talent around him, which is good, but hard to stand out with all that shine. Andy Pages, 33 out of 50. Yeah, bud, I can do that. For sure. Absolutely. All right, let's get some packs out. So I should have enough in this box. Two personals in a new case. We can do it. Absolutely. So let me crack these packs for you, and then Reagan, I will grab that case. I mean, I got the case right here, but I'll put it on screen and let you grab the boxes. All right, so I have got, let's see, Garrett's going to forfeit his 2 packs. So Phil Troser in round 1 and Reagan in round 2. So each of you guys get an extra pack. So let's see, Phil Kosmala, I've got you for 2 packs. I've got Phil Troser for 2 packs. That's 4. I've got Matthew Austin for a pack, Reagan Peterson for 4 packs, and Steven Towns for 1 pack. So if you guys, yeah, those are the 10. So if you guys want to choose your pack numbers, drop those numbers there in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to grab your randoms. Let me just get some names on some bags here. Two, 4, 6, 8. Okay. All right. Steven's good with the random. Reagan's good with the random. Matthew Austin grabbing pack number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Matthew, here's yours, bud. Mauricio Bichette Olson, prospect power-up, Samuel Basalo, and then Abimelech Ortiz, first Bowman. Sebastian Walcott, Roderick Arias, those are all paper. Luke Keyshaw, and Tayshawn Walton, so all base. There's going to be a bunch of base packs. So Matthew, that was pack 7. Steven Towns said he's good with the random, so I'm just going to grab one out of the middle for Steven. Got Nick Gonzalez, Lawrence Butler, Nolan Arenado, Colton Cowser on paper, Drew Jones, Bowman AI, Felix Morabel first, Matt Shaw, and Drew Jones, base papers, and then Abraham Nunez first and Spencer Nivens. So unnumbered on those. Another base pack. Let's see. RCR the Pajes, you got it, bud. Got him. And then we said Reagan's good with random. So, Reagan, you got 4. 3 from the breaks, and then Garrett's donating his. So, there's 2 and 4. And then Phil and Phil each have 2. Phil Kosmala, Phil Troser. If you guys want specifics, let me know which. Reagan, your 4 packs. Here we go. If you guys want randoms, let me know that too. George Lombard, Bowman AI. Braden Taylor and Michael Arroyo. And these are all Reagan. Prospect Power Up, Dylan Cruz. Let's leave that one up. Kyle Teal, first paper. Mac Horvath and Cole Young. Pack number 3. George Lombard, Rising Infernos. Douglas Glod first. More base paper. Brock Wilken first chrome. And Brando Maella. 1 per box on those Infernos. And then last pack for Reagan. Come on, let's see one here. Some color coming. It is Blake Mitchell. That is unnumbered. That's the 1 per box mini diamond. So Blake Mitchell mini diamonds. A couple of box hits. Ryan Vanderhey first and Maui Ohuna. Get that added to your stack, Reagan. Phil Troser's good with random as well. Phil, I got you for 2. There we go. Try to grab them out the middle. 1 on each. And what's just, oh, it's the auto. It's a refractor auto. All right, Phil, good luck, bud. Come on, come on. For Houston, Esmil Valencia, 424 out of 499. Valencia, first Bowman refractor auto. Bryce Matthews paper. And then Ty Pete and Jack Hurley. I don't know if this is the auto from this box or the last one. We ended up with 4 packs left in the last box, and we had picked it up. When we opened the box, I think there were like 20-something packs in it, so it was mostly full. We cut down to about 4 left, and we did another random. We needed 5, so I cut this fresh box. We started going through it, and I dumped those 4 in here. So if there was an auto in those 4, then there would be 2 autos in this box, but I don't know if there was an auto in those 4, so there could still be another auto here. I do not know. Won't know until we go through them all. I kind of like it that way. Just leave a little unknown. Alex Ramirez, 72 on the top 100. Brock Porter first and Camilo Diaz. RCR, you got it, bud. Okay, and then Phil Kosmala, I got you for 2, bud. Didn't hear, so I'm just going to grab you a couple randoms as well. All right, Phil Kosmala. And numbered paper, Tatis /15. Okay. Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Black pattern's got that bandana pattern on it. 8 out of 15. Fernando Tatis. We'll take the low paper. Brock Porter first. Luke Adams first and Brooks Lee. Nice. Tatis to 15. RC Art, will do. And then last pack, gonna get a Lunar. Those are unnumbered. Get usually like 1 or 2 a box. It's Cole Foster on this one. Raylan Areda first and Luis Angel Acuna. Okay. Nothing wrong with those last ones. Okay, we'll RCR the Tatis. I'm just going to leave these back here in case we spot fill another round, which I am totally fine with if we got the people for it. All right, we got Reagan with a couple Percys, though. Here, let me... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move these over. That way I got a little room for the box that's about to go on here. Reagan, are you... hold on. I had... The other day, we had 2 cases to choose from. I think we actually started off with 3 cases to choose from. We chose one. We were left with 2. I had in the last break, the other 2 cases on the table. This is the one that was not chosen. Do you want? I mean, you want me to use this one, or if you want, I'll go grab a couple other cases and let you pick between a few of them. Whatever you want. You're buying them. I want to let you choose. If you're good with this case, I'll crack it. If you want me to grab a couple more so you can pick one at random, I'm good with that too. While you're letting me know, let me just get in here and verify. Because it, of course, logged me out. So log back in. Got him. Perfect. That one's good. All right, you got it. So here I'm going to open. There's the seal, all sealed. Go from the bottom here so I can just dump them. We are all rooting for you. Go. Empty box. All right, bam. Now, you said, let me scroll back up. You said boxes number 3 and 10. You got it. So 1, 2, this one would be 3. I'm just going to take it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this one would be 10. And just make sure if you could confirm. Okay, 3 and 10, perfect. So it's those 2 boxes. All right, I'll put 3 on top, 10 on the bottom. All right, here we go. Manny says, I smell an Acuna. Do we have an Acuna headliner? We do. Ooh, we do. We have a first Bowman Auto PSA 10 Acuna. That would be a nice one. All right, good luck, Reagan. Come on. It is a slab. It's a PSA slab. There's a lot of those. And this one is, should look familiar because we just had one just like it. I take it back. That's update. 23 Topps Chrome update. Corbin Carroll auto. Rookie auto. Purple. PSA 9 on that one. That is 249 out of 250. One off the end of the print. Corbin Carroll on a 9. Phil, this is Series 2. Yeah, when you're looking at the checklist, this is Series 2. There's Corbin. And it is shaking my video. Yeah, nothing wrong with that one, dude. He's having a good season, too. He's having a good start to the year. A lot better than as of late. All right, I'll put that in the sleeve here in a second. All right, and then second one up. This would have been the 10, I believe. Yeah, absolutely, bud. All right, this one's raw. Sorry, I like to peek. This one is Wyatt Langford. Somebody was looking for this card the other day. Wyatt Langford, Topps Chrome, Cosmic Rookie Auto. They were really tough pulls out of Cosmic. Just one in every 3 boxes. Just 4 autos a case. So Chrome Auto, Cosmic Chrome Autos, a lot tougher pulls. Wyatt Langford Rookie Auto out of Cosmic. Yeah, so football was from last year. This year was the first year that they had baseball. So last year they had they did football all year. They did a Series 1, a Series 2, and a Series 3. The Series 3 was the end of the year. This year, at the beginning of the year, like I think it was in January. It was like early January. I don't think it was in December. I think it was in 25. They did Series 1 baseball, and like, dude, they sold it so fast. They were out quick, like to the point where they had to start on Series 2 way quicker than they thought they were. That's why it took so long. But I think this time they're more ready to, okay, like baseball sells really quick. We might need to reload a little faster for, I don't know if they're going to keep going like Series 3, Series 4, Series 5. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but yeah, they did 3 series for football. They're going to need more than 3 for baseball though, because we're going to churn through those. Like, that doesn't even take into account all the card shops and breakers and the distributors. Like, they sold a lot to those guys for Series 1. So, all right, Reagan. Yeah, no, those aren't bad at all. Those are not bad. I'll take those for sure. Grab my sleeves there. If anybody else wants to crack a Percy, let me know. Or if anybody wants to do like a division, double division, any way you guys want to spin that up. If you guys want to do like AL, NL, it would be like 125 a spot. If you guys wanted to do, double division or however you guys want to do it, man, I'm here for you guys. As long as everybody agrees, I am happy to help. Garrett says, I will trade you the Ezekiel Tovar auto from last night for the Langford auto. I probably have that here. Was that a slab? Hang on, let me see real quick. Oh, no, it was right here. It was that color match, wasn't it? That's the one he's talking about. It was to 250, yeah, 54 out of 250 rookie auto from Topps Chrome. Already got one. All right. Got 2 now. Yeah, Garrett, we took that package to UPS today for you, by the way, bud. So I'm trying to do whatever we can to get that to you before your show. So should get there pretty quick. If you needed this one sent or like any specific cards, we haven't sorted the breaks yet. That won't happen until Monday, but like I know that that last was a big one. But if you want to, If you want to send me a label, like if you wanted to get the Jackson like rushed over, if you want to send me a label, man, I'm happy to drop that off. UPS especially, or USPS for that matter, because I'm gonna go to USPS tomorrow morning. So yeah, if you want that one rushed for the show, man, like I said, just shoot me over a label. I got you. I'll drop it off for you. Um, yeah, just open offer. So cool. All right, well, guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. We'll have an early night. Hadn't had one of those in a minute. So yeah, no, I appreciate you guys letting me break all that for you. Congrats to everybody who hit. Oh, the Tatis picks. I did not see that. Yeah. Here, I got you right now. Right now, before I forget. Oh, if I tell you what, if you want me to put it in a separate, if you want to, like, I can let you know what it comes out to. If you want me to do that, just let me know. But if you need that for the show, I know that's a big card. Um, Figure that out. If you want to try to get that over to the show, if you want to cover because it's a completely extra label, it'll need insurance. I have no idea what that card's worth. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I got to get it out to you anyway. But if you next day it, let me know. Okay, Garrett, let me see what I can do on it, bud. Yeah, let me see if I can get that over to you a little quicker. And if I'm doing that, I might as well send you just the other slabs I've got. So, like I said, the breaks haven't been sorted, but other than that, I can shoot that over. He's got a card show got coming up this week, and we're trying to get that stuff out to him quick for that. Let's see, Phil. Said Phil, just gonna send you this right now. There you go, bud. No problem, man. All right, guys, cool. Well, I will let y'all run. Yeah, where is the card show, Garrett? Where you got your show at? Is it close to home? Let's see. And Garrett, I'm just now seeing that message you asked me from earlier. Yes, they do. They are looking for singles wherever they can get them. I have to get you in touch with their buyer. They've got like one of our guys does buying specifically for the multiverse stuff, so I can get you in touch with them. But yeah, I mean, they have a percentage that they do off of comps. So they're gonna look at the recent comps, and I don't know what the percentage is. If it's 85%, 90%, 95, I don't know what their number is, but they've got a specific number where it's like they're gonna take the last. They usually use like the last like 3 comps. If the comps are 6 months old, they might not use them. If they've got 3 like normal comps, they'll use that number, average them out, and then pay like a percentage off of that. So, but I mean, it's strong. It's usually better than eBay. I mean, if a card's selling for $100 on eBay, 85% of it is $85, and typically the eBay fees are usually around 14%. It may be different now, but I should be around 14%. So like you're only going to actually keep like 86% anyway if I sell on eBay. So it's basically like eBay if it's at 85. Again, I don't know what their number is, but yeah, just let me know if you want to get in touch with them, and I'll try to connect you guys. All right, guys, cool. Well, I will call it there. Congrats again. Congrats on all the hitters, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.